Rain here, and this is Underpan Rain's Q Disney Channel intro. Alright, so first of all, I'm aware this video isn't going to be very good. It's going to be low quality, since this is my first video, and it's going to be decently short and not very informational, mostly because I just need to put something behind one of my speed paints so that it's not entirely unbearable to watch. I guess this is kind of a voice reveal, but I have 11 subscribers and 5 videos, so I don't think anyone's really going to care. Alright, I'm going to be talking about how media tends to romanticize assault, being perverted, obsessive love, and basically just being creepy. I decided to talk about that because lately I've been seeing a lot of people, especially teen girls online, acting like being creepy is cute or hot. I know a lot of people who think that yandere, stalking, and etc. are romantic, and if you've ever been stalked, threatened, or otherwise harassed in real life, you know that it is in fact very scary and very icky. So, yeah, onto the video. Oftentimes I see a lot of people lightheartedly joking about rape and sexual assault, depicting it as something natural and normal in a relationship. I've noticed that this is especially prevalent in gay relationships depicted, which I don't know why that is, probably because a lot of weird yaoi fangirls like that. It's like a Venn diagram. What a lot of these people need to understand is that it is not healthy, not normal, and absolutely not quirky. If you want to be quirky, you can watch anime, wear hoodies, eat ramen, and post on Tumblr about those things. It might be annoying, but it's definitely better than depicting assault as a healthy dynamic in a relationship. If you get off on that, whatever, just keep it to yourself, and whatever consenting partner is willing to work around that with you. Don't taint innocent little children on the internet. These people are spreading toxic messages, and they might think that since it's online, it doesn't affect real life, but they're normalizing sexual harassment and assault, which could in turn lead to an influx of people who do stuff like that to romantic interests in real life, because media led them into thinking that's normal and fine. Lots of times I do see characters in shows and games doing pretty messed up stuff. One example of this is the protagonist of popular kids show Miraculous Ladybug, Marinette Bread Chang. She's incredibly in love with a boy named Adrian, which in itself is okay, but she's weird about it. Most of her motives in the show circulate and revolve around this boy, and at one point she breaks into his house and sniffs his pillow. That's weird, creepy, and in no way normal. This isn't the only example, and it's all depicted as just a normal teen crush. Listen, I've had crushes on people before. I didn't stalk my crush in 2nd grade. I made him a card with a sun that had braces on it when he smacked his face into the window and had to go to the hospital because half of his tooth came off into his hand. When I had a crush in kindergarten, I had a wedding with him at recess, and I had my friend throw dead flowers at us. That's true love. Even as a teeny tiny child, I would never have considered breaking into their house. Hell, even when I was invited in, I was a little nervous, and Marinette is a 15-year-old. I'm younger than her, and I know that her behavior is really icky, and she's the loved and admired protagonist, who is arguably worse than the supposed bully character. This happens in lots of shows. Alright, so we have the obvious issue with yanderes. They're actually fine with me, as long as the show makes it clear you're not supposed to like them. You know, even if you do like them, which is fine, you should still be made aware that they're not good. Yanderes don't really deserve a happy ending. They hurt people and manipulate people and end the lives of innocent people whose only crime is liking their senpai. A lot of people think yanderes are badass and hot, despite the fact that their most prominent character trait is usually the fact that they just murder people. The worst part is that this perpetuates into real life. A girl going by the internet lies, of Yuno-chan, probably butchered that, actually stabbed her boyfriend, and even worse is people romanticized her, drawing her fan art and following her on her internet accounts as fans of her. Lots of people also think that being yandere makes you cool and badass, even in real life. Lots of people have crushes on actual serial killers. There are Ted Bundy fan pages, which is disturbing, to say the least. And while the obsession with violent killers is definitely quite the issue, I have a smaller but definitely still prominent issue with so-called tsunderes. The general idea is totally fine, cute even. Someone who appears prickly and tough on the outside but is actually soft and romantic on the inside. What just gets to me is when the tsundere persona is taken too far, including physical and verbal abuse. It's often passed off as quirky, funny, or cute. But there is a difference between hot-tempered and just abusive. Oftentimes, all the protagonist does is smile at them, and instead of looking away or getting flustered, the so-called tsundere just hits them full force in the face. If the gender roles were reversed, this would be called out immediately. Honestly, no matter what gender, violent tsunderes are not as cute as people try to depict them, even if the violence is passed off as slapstick comedy. A lot of people are really rude and violent in real life because they think that it's quirky, funny, or cute. Sometimes, I mean, I've been nice to someone saying that, oh, you look cute today, and they're just like slap you in the face and call you a baka, which is not only cringy, but you also just gotten slapped in the face, which isn't very fun. So even if tsunderes are passed off as comedy or cute in anime, in real life that relationship would be incredibly abusive and toxic, which I guess it would be okay, but this is rubbing off on people in real life who think that it's cute. Hitting people and using the excuse, oh, I'm just a tsundere. It doesn't make you a tsundere, it just makes you a jerk. Either way, those are my opinions. This is my crappy ass video, and it wasn't meant to offend anyone. I'm totally open to new opinions. I just wanted to share some thoughts with you all. Please like and subscribe if you like this. It did take a while, and I worked pretty hard on it. Anyways, feel free to share your opinions in the comment section. This has been Enderpan Reigns, and I hope you enjoyed the video.